Well, hello folks, welcome to the 27th of November 2025, Thanksgiving Day. It's about 1 in the afternoon and I'm a little bored at home. Go out here and make a video of requests of the Beacon Theater from back in the day. And I thought while I was out here I'd also make a little video at the same time of the Portage Drive-In just across the street. Go up here and take a look at the Beacon. I'll put some then and now photos in here with both of them. Be right back. Okay folks, here you have it. This is the location of the Beacon movie theater back in the day. Right here on the corner of the entrance of Airport Drive and the Kalamazoo Battle Creek International Airport. And of course the Beacon Theater, what a great name. It used to be just a standalone movie theater right here. The building was razed many years ago, and this little strip mall complex was built, as you can see, going back quite a ways, and it's almost fully occupied, and very good little places in there, that's for sure. But right here on the corner, the main part that you're looking at was the home of the Beacon Theater. Now it had 2 screens in there. One of the screens was a little larger than the other. It's say screens. The theater, it sat 400. The other a little less than that. It was built and opened on January the 28th, 1977. Of course, by Mr. Butterfield, famous Butterfield movie theaters in Kalamazoo. The very first movie to show here was Silver Streak. The theater closed in 1989 and it was razed in 1990, and then this new complex built right there. And I will include what photo I have, and I looked pretty deep and I only found one ad for the Beacon Theater. And so I will put in what I have, but I'd been here several times just before I went into the military. It was a good theater. I think we went in here and seen, I know it was a war movie. I can't remember what it was, but that's where that was. Now right over here, kitty corner from the Beacon, back in the day, was the Portage Drive-In, and it sat right here on the other side of what's now closed and for sale, the McDonald's, and of course the McRockin' Cafe is how that started. And we'll go over here and take a look at the property that that drive-in sat on, large outdoor movie theater. I think as well that had about 400 was able to handle about 400 cars. Take a look in just a second. I'll be right back. Probably the best way to introduce the Portage Drive-In's video to you here, show you the bowling alley next door. Okay, this is Airway Lanes, and the parking lot I'm in here of Airway Lanes. Now you'll see this in the then photograph. You'll also see this building next door sharing the parking lot here of Airway. Now it's a place they have escape rooms in here. It's Escapeology, okay? And you'll see this building as well. Both of these buildings, the lanes, the bowling alley, and this professional building at the time, they face Portage Street right here. This is Portage Road. Of course, Duncan Aviation over here. It's the local FBO here at the airport. You have a private jet, or if you're a dignitary and you're flying in here to Kalamazoo, this is where you will come and this is where you will be greeted. Okay, so anyways, right back here, of course, none of these structures, the mini golf or any of this, was here back in the day, but you will see the bowling alley. The structure that's straight ahead wasn't here, okay, but this parking lot was. Everything that you see over here straight ahead, as we get out of the this particular parking lot, everything you see right here was the drive-in. Okay, this whole field right here, and of course it looked kind of like a seashell shape, if you will. You'll see what I mean with the then and now. Of course, this building wasn't back here during the day or any of this. Okay, and the movie screen sat right out here in front, of course, facing towards the west. The back of the movie screen with the name, you know, Portage Drive-In on it and everything, was facing Portage Street, right across there from Duncan Aviation. Take a little closer look. Okay, now I would be driving right out here where your cars would be parked. This would be the half crescent driving and parking areas and so forth, kind of terraced a little bit, and we'll swing right down here in row 14. There is no row 13, just like in hotels. No 13th floor. We set up just like this, and straight ahead, clear the windshield, and we'd be looking right straight at the movie screen, just like this. And in the then photograph, you'll see we're just about 1/3 of the way back from the movie screen in the center of the parking area. And we can talk about the Portage Drive-In a little bit here. 5528 Portage Road. It opened on July the 8th, 1948. The first movie shown on this screen starred Randolph Scott in a western, Abilene town. It closed on September 18th, 1983. It could park 400 cars. The original owner and builder of this movie theater, this outside drive-in theater, was Albert Oakes, and it was named the Kalamazoo Auto Theater. In 1961, he sold this theater to a very famous name, an entrepreneur in the industry, Colonel Butterfield, Mr. Butterfield, and he renamed it the Portage Drive-In. And it stayed as such until it was razed, as I mentioned, in 1983. The land was sold, partitioned over the years, and turned into a couple of different entities with a lot of parking. I believe this building back here is still occupied by a branch or bureau of the federal government. And that's all we know about that. All right, talk to you in a couple minutes. As you look at the then photograph, you'll see a little road that borders this property, runs alongside it and so forth. That right over here next door. Here's the McDonald's again that's closed. All right. None of this was here. None of this was here back in the day. Maybe one or two of those buildings right along there. Okay. This street existed, and you can see it in the photograph. All right. And of course, kitty corner. Another Butterfield Theater, as we just seen a minute ago, the Beacon, right there. All right, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you each and every one for watching this little show today. Here, let's go to a movie on Thanksgiving. So we just did outdoor movie theater and an indoor Beacon 1 and 2. There you go. Thanks each and every one of you for watching and subscribing, viewing my channel. I appreciate it. I'm very thankful for it. And we'll see you in the next one. Have a safe and great day.